Well, here we are on a Saturday morning, and look what's shown up on Papa's workbench to fix. Somebody's little rocking horse has kind of seen better days. So there's several things on here that are broken, come unglued, some obvious poor attempts at repairing some brakes, but I get it. That's all you got. Well, it worked, kept the child happy, but we're gonna see if we can fix this, get it back in running order, and get it back to our little Elsie, who is the proud owner of this one today. Okay, we'll keep you up to date. So I've begun disassembly. Found some obvious attempts here that are just disastrous. Don't do this, people. Don't just squirt glue into a hole and expect it to stick. That's not going to work. Even carpentry's glue needs some clamping to make the whole situation tighten up. But again, I get it. Not everyone has the tools and the means and the ways. Also, a real nasty attempt at just putting some nails through here. Again, that's all you got. I guess it works, but not the way to do this. I also noticed right from the beginning that whoever assembled this actually assembled it incorrectly anyway, because hard to see on the video probably, but if you look at the runners are not assembled properly to lay flat on the ground. So the left one in this case is actually reversed. It should be pointing the other direction. And anyway, you can see maybe that the bevel is outwards instead of inwards like this one. Small point, but it would certainly add to the stability and safety of this little animal. Okay, just had to kind of come back to my video here and show this repair. Someone had tried to breach this gap by just plastering glue on it with a clementine side off a clementine box from Christmas. Perhaps trying to fix this for Christmas morning, I guess. But quite a severe break in the wood between the pieces here. I think it's repairable. You can see it is severely cracked, and actually in 3 pieces, not 2. So next attempt is to, you can see the nails that were applied that have to come out. Now I got to fill them with wood filler, and you can see a severe crack there. That's going to be the major fix of this whole item. So that's where I'll spend my time, is getting the glue off. After getting it apart, that joint was much worse than it even appeared. Somebody has just thrown everything at this but the kitchen sink. They've thrown dowels, which is that was pretty brilliant. Those dowels probably would have sufficed with proper clamping. Then they go and throw a great big 3-inch spike down the center, which cracked everything. Not sure yet why everything is all gouged out. Sorry, lost my... Not sure why everything is all gouged out. There's no surface left to attach anything to. So actually, I guess maybe that may have been a finger joint in the wood, I guess, maybe. Anyway, I think you'll be amazed when we get this fixed. That's what we're going to attempt. Just thought I'd take a minute here to show you the spline job that I actually ended up doing on the front of this. I actually cut a spline to go up in between to make a joint between those 2 pieces because they were such a mess. I did glue them, all the little pieces on prior, tried to get it all lined up, but as you can see, the spline goes right through. That's a spruce spline, so it should be really strong, provide some strength in that joint. I don't think it's ever going to come apart again. It won't come apart in that joint anyway, it might come apart somewhere else. So that's the front leg that was so broken and had that other piece on there. Okay. Okay, several hours later, everything's all fixed and hanging up to dry. They got 2 coats of shellac on them. Try to get around there where the light can show you here. So I even shellac the eyeball. And if I walk around my shop here, you'll see over here on my drawing board, I have all the other parts and pieces, all with 2 coats of shellac. And this is the culprit that was so badly broken. Doesn't look too bad. I didn't bother trying to hide anything. You can see down through the middle there, there's the actual spline that goes right through the wood. And that should give it some strength. Good spruce spline through there. So I'm thinking everything else should work. And Elsie will be quite pleased with her new little horsey as soon as Papa gets it all back together. Nice shot of my workshop and the parts hanging there. Okay, so until assembly. Well, after a day of restoration work, we've got Miss Elsie's horse all ready to go. I think the hardest part was getting the trunk comb over there going. Other than that, you could see the breastplate. That's where it took probably 3 hours or 4 hours to fix that alone, but it's well worth it. Put a whole new coat of Minwax on there, and didn't actually try to refinish it. I did put new brass screws in where the old rusty ones were. So this should go through another generation of kids, I'm sure, before the next papa has to repair it again. Okay, so enjoy, Elsie.
How's it going? You gonna rock, rock, rock? Look at that. That horsey works just terrific. You rock. You rock. Yay! It works so well. Yay! Yeah, okay. Hope you enjoy. Okay. Yay! Look at me.
Look at Papa.
Where's Papa? Bye-bye.